So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Rooney gets flagged offside. Taken back almost at once. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Rooney. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. And he's gone back. Rooney! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Rooney really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Ronaldinho
going face to face with his great rival. Out towards the flank. Oh, that was vital. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's had it taken off him. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Spread it left. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Azar. And this is Van Basten. Rafinha. He's looking wide. So we're still where we started right now. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Camavinga. He is through here. Oh, chance for a shot! Goal! Flamengo! There is the breakthrough. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot.
Can he finish? Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely. He's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Barcelona have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rodri. That is a brilliant interception. And that's been won straight back. Raul. Now it's Raul. Half an hour played now. And he's picked it up out wide. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Rafinha, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri makes the interception. Flamengo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Camavinga.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rafinha. Oh, good spread. Messi in acres of space out wide. Camavinga. Can he spark a counter here? Hazard. And it's Pedri. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ronaldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17 será
Here's the start of the second half.
el dorsal 10.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And here's Rooney. Shooting chance! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Fermin. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And the pass is intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Camavinga. Now it's Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it out wide. Rodri deals with that comfortably.
Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Ronaldinho. Now it's Rooney. Nicely spread. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Raul. And that's a dangerous big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Grimaldo. And he's whipped it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And this is Rooney. He gets big. It's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Grimaldo looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Terrific save by Manuel. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Swings it across. Looking to play him in. Van Nistelrooy tries a shot! It's there! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Ronaldinho. Great ball and a decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona get their 4th corner. Ronaldinho! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. A probing pass. That is a great... Oh, Sharawi! Great idea, just poorly executed.
El Shaarawy might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Just eases him off the ball, distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri. Chance! And again! He scores! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Grimaldo. And it's Ronaldinho. Grimaldo gets into some space. Keeper's dealt with that. Szoboszlai. Van Basten. Cannavaro. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Hazard. Oh, just over.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Changes him with that pass. Can he get it through? It's Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. Now, can they get him away? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking for a runner. Dink through. And this is Hazard. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rashford. Now it's Villa. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Valde. And this is Lewandowski. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Camavinga. And he plays one through. Takes a shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. This to complete the turnaround. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. He has missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Madrid have their second corner now. And he was alert to it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now he's got space here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. And the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lewandowski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Lewandowski. That has been slung wide. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And now they can spring out of defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good alertness. Caught offside that time. Gavi. Played back in. Guardiola. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Araujo. Hazard is onto it in a flash. He is through here. Pedri. And it's Guardiola. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Hazard. It's Gavi. It's a searching pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's picked it up out wide. Yamal. Good driving run. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the shot's on here. And the shot! What a wonderful goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals. And the whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Lewandowski. That is good. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Threads one in, back into the middle. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Guardiola. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Hazard. Foot in. Played out to the right. Gavi. Now he's just misjudged that one. Looking for the run. Well read. Nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Guardiola. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Rashford. Balde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And it's Rashford. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage.
Can he finish? And it's been given away. And again! And that has fair fizzed.
Lamine Yamal clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Rashford. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, well measured. Christensen kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just about up to 75 minutes. Good ball, good take. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A pressing Vermeer! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Aims beyond the defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, this could be a chance. Pass is just off target. The final 5 minutes. Balde. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rashford gets into a good position. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Hits off target and by quite a way. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Madrid have reclaimed it. Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Now it's Villa. De Jong producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. David Villa. Now it's Alvarez. He's got away. And that's that. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. He is through here. Doku. An instinctive delivery. Bastoni clears it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. Foot in. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rooney receives it in a wide position. Lopez with the mighty effort. Back in, Rooney! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Can he get on the end of this? So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter, because...
Kachu! It's anyone's ball now. Pedri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's in a good position here. It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Rooney, played with finesse. Oh, what a climb! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Ronaldinho! Goal! Barcelona! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Messi gets into some space. And he's managed to get free. And he's whipped it across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bale.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to...
Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. It's hit the upright. Conte. It's a good run down the right. Can he get onto this? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Ronaldinho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got tall. Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. And this is... Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi could try cutting in. Shoots! And again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Neymar. 5 minutes till the break. Nicely spread. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yep, it's a corner. Out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
The most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. Ronaldinho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Bale. Oh, that's neat. He's gone for goal! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He has found the way through. Ronaldinho had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is one way to stop him. Doku has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game. So the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And that is high.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ronaldinho. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Alex Grimaldo delivers. Now it's Bale. Done delicately. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And it's Lopez. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting...
Shot at goal! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's a really well-measured ball. And he cuts out the supply. Fermin. This looks promising. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Doku. Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Bale. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Rooney. Fermin goes steaming forward. That's an excellent interception. Odo. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15, Neymar. El dorsal 20, Bale. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
Cleared without hesitation.
El dorsal 10.
And here's Doku.
Cambio de jugadores.
And he's straight offside. The final 5 minutes. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. There's the header! Kukcu. That has not gone well. And it's Kunde. Well timed, excellent interception. Zé Roberto. And it's Kukcu. Now it's Doku. He's found a way through. Mohamed Salah. 2 minutes to be added on. Aims beyond the defence. Delivers the ball. And he shoots! They've done it! Drama at the death! for one more twist. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. There's the whistle. Ronaldinho. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that was vital. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Rodri, a searching ball out wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And claimed it back swiftly. And the ball's gone astray. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Del Piero. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Zico! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lovely, now then. He's having a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Fermin. Van Basten. Del Piero. And he's in on goal. Del Piero!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Fermin, nicely shaped ball, somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot. Goal! There is the breakthrough. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's all shot at goal! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the pass is intercepted. Del Piero tries to play it through, and this is Van Basten. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Schmeichel will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Zico. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Rooney. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Searching pass he's played there. Well timed, excellent interception. And there's the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. Here we go again.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Right. It's Ronaldinho! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Kaka. Beckham. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. And he's well positioned here. Kunde deals with that comfortably. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Rooney. Well, played right into his path. Adams.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Chance, surely! And it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, one moment you're in possession, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter.
He's had a shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, a breakthrough already. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's an excellent interception. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Rijkaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour played.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fermin. Pelé. Oh, super. Decent chance! Nicked it back promptly. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Davids. Messi looks to get on the end of this. And that's gone loose. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Rooney. Fermin receives it in a wide position. The ball goes in. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It's a throw-in. That is good alertness. Oh, good ball! And he's on his real chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the through ball. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Schmeichel will have to save it here or there's real trouble. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Pelé. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Fermin. It's Ronaldinho. He is through here! And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho. No, again there's no way through. Great vision. And they've got a throw. And he's gone searching crossfield.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Adams spots it and intercepts.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bebeto. Nice control. And Bebeto! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition. And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And we're underway again. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's on it. Can he get away? Ah, that's a fine interception. Ruben Diaz promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he shoots! He's scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Fermin. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's trying the shot. Oh, he really got hold of that. And it's Messi. Oh, it's Bebeto. Now that's well seen too. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Tele.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Big chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Bastoni. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Ronaldinho. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bebeto! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking for the run. That's going up front in a hurry. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tele. He's only too happy to take that back. He's going for goal! And he's hit it too high.
Las Vegas Lights really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado un niño de pelo castaño de 5 años.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a really well-measured ball. Serginho. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri. Here's Rodri. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Can he get on the end of this? He charged, surely! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Think through. Scholes. Ronaldinho. That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho running with the ball. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Quick look, then climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Fermin. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Hakimi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi finds himself offside. We expected better, and so did he. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Back into the middle. Serginho. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Now, you make it sound so simple. Pedri, that's a good ball out wide. Pedri. Scholes. Out to the right. Oh, that's well spotted. Grimaldo. That's been slipped through. Fermin is onto this. Colwell going vertical. Hakimi. Now it's Messi.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Messi. Nice control. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Messi. Looking for the run. Scholes. And he shoots! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Kunde spots it and intercepts. Bastoni has good pressing, squeezing the play. Bastoni cuts it out. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Rooney. Hernandez goes back to front. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in. Serginho. And it's Lopez. Ronaldinho.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. Played out to the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he welcomes it in. Messi. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Played out wide. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to insist change at this stage.
Wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution on the field, number 10,
And we're off again.
coming on the field is...
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if...
Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Colwell. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Messi has it in a wide position.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho has a shot! Spread out to the left. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Rooney. Ronaldinho.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Messi gets into some space. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. Backward it goes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pedri! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
Danielson is in a really good position out wide. Fermin. And it's Ronaldinho. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played in. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And he's got the beating of his man. It's Lewandowski! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to play it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a rise. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Rooney. Finds himself... Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Driving on and making good progress. And this is Lewandowski. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. And this is Ronaldinho. Out towards the flank. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! And the lead stays intact, just.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And he passes it long. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that could set him on his way. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Danielson. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever touch. Just 5 minutes left. Backward it goes. Hakimi. Hernandez.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Scholes. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Messi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
For information on our shuttle bus service.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona didn't.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And we're underway. Pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded.
Haaland! Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries to cross, and the the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé cuts out the pass. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football. And the type...
And the shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rooney demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. He rises! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Looking for the run. Ball's header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
This was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's Ronaldinho! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
James promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's been played through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Rooney. And this is Messi. There's no chance, surely! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
A case now of complete control. Oh, Red, nice interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Great, goes for a shot! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rodri, played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. So much time and space here. Rooney! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Shoots! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Not the most convincing of passes. Son Heung-min is onto it in a flash. Messi. Done delicately. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. James gets into some space.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Played back in. And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side. It's a good 35 yards out, this. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's down to business here. Played back in. Shot could be on. And he's made sure that's not... It's Ronaldinho! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Messi. He's through here. That's the keeper's ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy is just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Fermin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that shapes to shoot! And he's heaved it away. He's had it taken off him. And here's Messi. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Messi looking to get on the end of this. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. Beckenbauer. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been won straight back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's a shoot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, important interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot a goal! Rodri. Messi. Now it's Messi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he finish? just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pedri. Fermin. Pedri. And he's intervened well there. And it's Hazard. And here's Raul. He's cut it out. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he shoots! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Pinches it off him. Luis Suarez. Now it's Del Piero. That has not gone well. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Raul. Well-timed, excellent interception. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No mistake! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. In by Del Piero. And that was very necessary.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. No, he's not getting past him there. Alisson punts it upfield. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a fine challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Quality ball. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Koundé. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That ball looks a good one. Now it's Raul. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's Park Ji-soo. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ronaldinho. Real chance! Oh, far Fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Marmoush.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, well played, well played. Marmoush is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Over to the left. And that's a throw-in. Opts for safety. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rodri. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! He's having a shot! This time, surely! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Upamecano wins the duel this time. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that was never going to make it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Rooney. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And a chance! Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter.
Big chance! Del Piero. And the counter is on. Costa Curta cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Grimaldo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, well measured. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Costa Curta. Marmoush. And that's that. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri hurtling down that right flank. Tries to pass it through.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of Jordi Alba on the ball today, Peter. He'll be trying to link up the play both out wide and centrally. He really is such an integral part of this team.
Yeah, of course he is, and he'll be putting in a few teasing crosses as well, I imagine.
Yeah, and he's an extraordinary player, easily one of the best in his position.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Barcelona getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. And that's gone loose. Luis Suarez. Pedri. Tries to play it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's got away. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now he's got space here, and he's certainly onside here. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Barcelona are trailing against the run of play. Fermin. Well read, and the danger is averted. Spread it left. Good ball, good take. Koundé makes the interception.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Takes a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Bellingham, can he get it through? a look and place it forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. And it's Pedri. And Jamal. Maldini. Cleared away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Jordi Alba. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Jamal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the flag has stayed down. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Disfrutar de la transmisión en directo de este partido en la emisora de radio oficial del equipo. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
So off we go once more.
Será sustituido por...
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bellingham, and he's been shifted off it. Barcelona, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, he's burst through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Koundé. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham, who's set up 1 goal so far. Played into space out wide. So nearly the perfect ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe. Grimaldo.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
7.559 espectadores.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Schmeichel claims comfort. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Ronaldinho! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Jordi Alba. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Rooney. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Rodri. Pedri. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal. Out to the left it goes. Great vision. Jordi Alba deals with that comfortably. Chance, surely! Not the most accurate pass. Goes for a shot!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Rooney. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 16.
Nicely weighted ball. He plays one through. He's picked his way through. Shot could be a real
El
chance.
dorsal 7, el dorsal 33, el dorsal 24.
It's run loose here. That's a delicate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That pass isn't the best. Gavi knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. Oh, good take in a good area. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Zaire Emery was steaming forward. Can he get on? And he shoots! And another try! It's in! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
United against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate...
That is Stuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Upamecano getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rodri. It's a searching pass. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gilberto Silva over to the left. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's ambitious. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Nedved crosses it in. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Threads one in. And this is Batistuta. Played in. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's Nedved. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Bale. Xabi Alonso. Batistuta. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in a great position here. Koundé's cross. He's got tall. It's there! Barcelona are back in business. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here comes the corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And now the breakaway
has been indicated.
That has not gone well. Great vision. And it's Xabi Alonso. Looks across and it's a mighty effort. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And he's let fly! Xabi Alonso. Grimaldo. Messi. It's Ronaldinho! Decent enough try.
Ronaldinho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Belletti. That has been cut short.
This is the time you need that pace.
Grimaldo. Grimaldo looking to hit the byline here. Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, super ball! That is Stuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nedved crosses. Cleared without hesitation. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Alaba. And here's Nedved. Rodri. Looking for the run. Now it's Ronaldinho. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Alaba. And he cuts out the supply. Belletti. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Ronaldinho.
That's going in strongly.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. Can he finish? It's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's Bale! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Lopez. Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Batistuta picks it up out wide.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 17, Messi. Number 21, Scholes.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Can he get it through? And the through ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Probing pass. Pass is just off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi! He should have put that one away.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
They're up to 5 corners now. Nedved with the short one. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. Alaba tries a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Alaba really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Nedved goes short. Cross to the back post. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Chips it through. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi.
Manchester United really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9,
Serginho.
Batistuta. Number 10, Nedved. Number 14,
Belletti.
Mbappe.
Not too
Coming
much
on the
more here than
field,
seeing out time,
number
and
18,
time is
Moriente.
very nearly seen out.
Number 27.
And we're done. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. He gets big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Now, who's going to be first to this? That has found him in acres of space.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
De Ligt. And it's Beckham. That's a cute ball. He goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Tries to play it through. Cut it out. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Neither side yet able to find the net. Fermin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Lewandowski. And this is Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! There it is! That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Rooney, Ronaldinho, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Place it in low. Knocks it into chance for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Koundé, and it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Lewandowski. And he's found a way past. Lewandowski! And that would have been some goal.
Lewandowski certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Fermin. Now that's well seen too. Tevez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Ronaldinho had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire. The decision-making, we can't. He'll learn from it.
It's a promising position. That's tidy. Fires. Great chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And we are already promptly back underway. Can he finish? And he's in on goal. Fermin. He might be in here. And it's Lopez. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Isco. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely shaped ball. Diogo Costa gets good distance on it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. Looking for the run.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.800
Ronaldo cuts out the pass.
espectadores.
It's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's Rooney! Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's another good win of the ball. Isco. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, well played. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
The chance to pull further clear.
Rooney, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por...
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A case now of complete control. Christensen is the guilty party there. Gabriel. And it's Cancelo. Not the most accurate pass. Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And this is Mane. He is through here. There's the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. Played into space. Chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Pedri. Barcelona have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Against the crossbar. Ronaldinho. Pass is coming off in quick success. He's had a shot! Gnabry. And the counter is on. Ferran Torres. Played back. And it's Mane. Looking for options for movement. Messi. Great vision. And that pass isn't the best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Beckham.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mane. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Zaire Emery. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rijkaard. No way through. That is a little undercooked. Christensen kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for the shot! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. And we're done. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthless.